that we want to talk about on how we're going to be able to create that perfect impact position with the trail arm being underneath the lead arm being straight, and the trail arm being bent. Now, I see a lot of people will come through and they can get the trail arm bent, but the lead arm gets bent and it's on top because you're pulling that in. So we need to make sure that we understand how to create all facets of this motion. The first thing that you're going to do is you're just going to do some one-arm lead arm swings. Now, these will be very clumsy for you at the start. And the reason why is, for the most part, when you start swinging with your lead arm, that is that's the arm that you don't quite have the agility or the eye-hand coordination as you do with the trail arm, right? So this is a really good drill to get you to have a feel of how that lead arm is going to work. And the reason why I love this drill so much is because, I mean, rarely, 99% of the time, everybody is keeping this arm straight. Nobody is going to take this and pick this up and go that way. That takes a lot of strength in the elbows and particularly in the forearms. When you start to swing this back with one arm and swing back through, what you're going to start to get is you're going to start to get a real flow or fluidity to that motion, and you're going to feel that lead arm staying straight there, okay? Now, we want to be able to make sure that we get bend in this trail arm. Now, let me do this first, actually. I'm going to take an alignment stick, and I'm going to put that right there like that. Now, this is going to be our target line. And Rudd, if you could give me an overhead shot here, what I want you to do is I want you to focus on taking and no club when you do this first. What you're going to do with this T drill is you're going to make a backswing and you're going to feel that trail arm bend. And then all I want you to do is rotate that body down so that you get your forearm dead parallel to this alignment stick in the center of your body, just like that. And when you look down there, what I want you to see is I want you to see bend there. Now, you won't get there at impact, but I want you to feel how your upper body is going to work in carrying that bent trail arm into the strike, just like that. That is a wonderful drill for you to understand how to let this body bring this trail arm, this bent trail arm down into the strike. Another great drill for you is going to be throwing a ball. So we start with a little Nerf football here, and I'm just going to pick a spot out there, and as I go through to throw that to that spot there, I'm going to have a bent arm until I release it. The release is going to happen when that arm kind of straightens out. So what you're going to do is just pick a spot out there. I'm just going to go at the end of the mat, and I'm just going to throw that down in that fashion there. If you don't have one of those, we take just a ball, same thing, and just throw it out there. If you straighten the arm too soon, and do this with a golf ball, if you straighten it too soon, you're going to throw it back here. That golf ball, that ball, whatever is in your trail hand, that's going to leave your hand when that straightens out, okay? A great drill for you to understand how to keep that bend in that elbow. Now, the last part of this is the under part. So, an alignment stick, and what you're going to do is you're going to make a backswing, and this, by the way, is a great drill to help you get coiled back there, by the way. But when you come back through, I want you to feel like you're letting this trail arm get underneath the lead arm. And by having the lead arm so high, you're going to get a feel of what that feels like. You're going to see how this shoulder's going to go up, this shoulder's going to rotate down and forward, and you're going to get this sense that this trail hand is moving underneath the lead. Those are the drills that you're going to perform. Now, what are you going to think about when you do all this? Here's the thought that I have. The thought that I have is that when I'm coming through here, I'm getting a body rotation either through the sternum, right in the center where the buttons of my shirt are, or through my trail shoulder, and I'm getting the sense that my trail elbow is straightening on that side of my body, not on this side of the body. So when I make my practice swing, I feel the elbow get bent here, rotate the body, and then push that trail arm out in that fashion, just like throwing that ball. So we do that. And what you'll notice when you do this, by the way, is the golf club will make a noise. It makes a little whoosh sound. And when that elbow straightens, that's when the whoosh sound happens. And that's going to be hanging out over here. Definitely on the forward side of the body. So I've done that a couple of times. Now, the first time you do this, I want you to go slowly, just like when you were learning to drive the car. Don't go fast. Really good strike there. It's going to feel like you're striking the ball a little bit late.